Ooh, Action Cam. Exclusive to ESPN and NBA Live. There's nothing like doing a comeback or the crowd dying on you and then you do some sick shit like that. Right now I'm on the road, but so that being said, I'm gonna describe why I didn't like certain things about 2K. When NBA Live 14 came out, I bought it. Day one with my PS4. That being said, 2K14, everybody was like, oh, this is the game you get to show off your new console. Cool. Now, Live 14, although the gameplay was very choppy, slow, broken at times, there was a lot of things they got right. The sound, incredible. From the soundtrack to the courts to the crowd to the atmosphere, nothing was ever like Live 14 in sports video games before. It was crazy. And then Live 15 improved upon that, and Live 16 as well. When I played 2K17, the crowd atmosphere, the arena atmosphere reminded me of Live. They finally got the court spacing right. If you played Live 14 and 15, you know what I'm talking about. That fucking court looked like a high school gym. It just was not accurate. The sidelines didn't have a single cameraman. There was no detail anywhere, in my opinion. It looked like a fake ass arena. Took a charge. Oh, nice. That looked like a foul, but I'll take the charge. So that being said, Live had all that shit down packed. The atmosphere, the crowd. Right now I have the volume of the crowd lowered as well as the commentary so I can do my commentary. But naturally, if you're playing this game with your friends, man, Live 17, Live 16, I don't know, when I play basketball games, I usually like to play music with my friends. But sometimes in Live 16, when it gets to that fourth quarter, you want to mute everything in the room and you want to blast them speakers on the TV because it feels like you're in the arena. It's incredible to me. Now, 2K fanboys, why do you guys hate so much, man? Why you guys are so competitive? There's PlayStation people and there's Xbox people, and then there's people that have both PlayStation and Xbox. There's people that talk shit about their system not having backwards capability, but they still have their 64 set up, their PS2, their PS3, all at once. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my Dreamcast hooked up right now. I just put some videos of Spawn up recently. That being said, I like 2K and I like Live. If I had the money, I would get 2K day one and I'll get Live day one. I don't have the money, so I have to consciously decide which one I want to put my money towards, and that's Live. I remember when 2K5 and Madden 05 came out. I had both of them. One of them came out for $20, the other one for $50. And I had both of them. 2K was cool. I loved 2K. I actually had 2K, the original 2K on the Dreamcast. Same with NBA. I had NBA 2K, NBA 2K2, and NFL 2K, 2K1, and 2K2. And at the time, I was playing them more than Madden, more than Live, because I didn't have a PS2. Only PlayStation was out at first. And then when PS2 came out, I still only had a Dreamcast and PlayStation. So at the time, it was the standard. It was like the most amazing sports game ever. And that was mostly because of the graphics and the visuals and the experience. By the time 2K3 came out for PS2, I was blown away. They took 2K2 and they used the hardware of PS3 and they made the graphics so much better, the jerseys, the way everything fit, it was incredible. By the time 2K5 came out, the game had perfected its system. And the reason I say its system is because I wasn't 100% a fan of the whole animations and the way it works. Like, yeah, you'll do a play and it looks super cool and everything looks super cool, but it almost feels super scripted. At the time, if you picked up Madden 2005, if you want to catch somebody with a spin, they really put me out of this game until the fourth quarter. That's crazy. If you want to catch somebody with a spin in Madden 05, you have to lead them into the spin and then time the spin correctly. Kind of like real life. In 2K, you'll press spin and he'll do like a stutter step. And if the player touches you, the opponent, then the spin animation will activate. And it'll look very smooth in replay, but when you're playing it, you feel like you lose control of the player. And 2K never abandoned that system of having... That's the way shit used to work, in my opinion. Back in the day, when you play a shooting game, there'll be, ooh, I need this comeback right now, and I'm hitting the 3 where it counts. That's what I'm talking about. So, in the early consoles, before ragdoll and physics became the standard, early console games, animation is where the standard. Like, you shoot somebody and there's only like 10 ways they could die, depending on where you shot them. Now we're used to dynamic ragdoll physics type shit. There's some games that looks like they implemented physics and so forth, but they really didn't. They just have a really deep little animation system. And I lost this game. It's evident. It's okay. It wasn't entirely my fault. They kept me out all of the second half, pretty much. I didn't even have to split this video into 2 videos. So, that being said, man. Come on, man. We can't get one more point for the team. I'm the scoring leader, by the way, in the league. And I earned that shit. In 2K, you don't earn that. I'm sorry, look, I'm taking shots at 2K. So, all I was going to say was basically that... Ooh, another steal right before the end of the game. So, 2K still follows that system. They think their game plays better if they add 1,500 animations. Okay, sure, most plays look different, but they don't play off very realistically. They play like an action movie, in my opinion. 2K is like the Call of Duty of basketball games, and Live is like the Battlefield. Battlefield is more pure, less scripted. That being said, I can't wait for NBA Live 17, man. I'm getting that day one. If I can get it early, I'm getting it early. As soon as the trailer comes out, I'm going to watch that trailer like 30 times, every detail. Banger. A lot of stuff that has put people off from Live and from 2K is they can't get the shooting down. So they think the game is broken, they think the game sucks. Boy, You've been playing 2K for like 4 years, man. Recognize that this is a different game. I don't care if the players are the same and the sport is the same. It's a different game. The shooting is not as easy as 2K. The shooting, you have to pay attention to the way they plant their feet, the timing, the flow of your shot. I've hit off 3-pointers and have gotten fouled to get the game-winning 4th point. And that 3-pointer I hit off, it was with Kyrie Irving in an All-Star game. And he had defenders in his face, like 3 defenders. That's how he got fouled. And because I released it at the perfect time, it went in. Let's take a look at these top plays and see if we see some of that smooth shit that I tell you about. And live, if you want to play nice, you just gotta play smooth. You have to transition everything smoothly. Look at that. So that being said, man, keep your eyes open for NBA Live 17. Don't judge the full game off of the demo. In this generation, games get patched. Live always has a big patch. They have little patches and tweaks as soon as the game launches, but they always have their big patch like in a month and a half later, like 45 days later. And the game always plays completely different after that. The graphics might even look better. Alright, I got a 98. I got 6 steals, 5 assists, 6 3-pointers. I'll take the L. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Latino Games Network, NBA Live 17. I'm getting that when it comes out. Keep your eyes open. Do not sleep on it. EA knows what they're doing. They didn't delay the game because it wasn't ready, or they purposely wanted this much time. They wanted this release window. They wanted the hype for 2K to die down. And yeah, it's gonna be fucking dope. Last but not least, I think EA Sports, this is so unrelated, but in case somebody from EA is watching, I think EA should make a wrestling game similar to the way they made EA MMA. Take a wrestling game, get contracts with all the major promotions: New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Shakira, TNA, Impact Wrestling, Lucha Underground. I think EA should get contracts with each of those promotions and have a game like WCW versus NWO versus the World, where you have wrestlers from different promotions. Imagine them having the character selection screen, just having TNA members. Then you go to ROH. Then you go to whatever, New Japan. Now, obviously, the roster can't be super huge, so they'll probably only get the best of the best, and some people will be left out and added through DLC or God knows what in the sequel. But imagine a game like EA MMA where they use the UFC engine and the graphics to make a poppin' ass wrestling game. What I think would be the fucking dopest wrestling game ever. I don't know. We'll see. I wish. Man could dream. Imagine playing in Ultimate X with the UFC engine. Or Lethal Lockdown. And another thing, I don't know where wrestling games got it, that the limit of players on the screen should be 6. I used to have a wrestling game for Dreamcast. There could be 10 people on screen at the same time. The early SmackDown games for PS3, PS2, there could be 8, 10 people. I think developers are scared of doing that, and it'll break their engine. But if you build the engine from the ground up with the idea that there could be about 10 or 11 people, I think that can make for a very unique gaming experience. Make the ring bigger. It doesn't have to be lifelike. Make the ring bigger and just stuff it with people. Have all kind of matches, multiple outfits. It'll be dope. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.